Hey guys, welcome back to Basement Pedal Demos. It is finally time. I've been excited. I've had to hold this video back for 3 weeks, and I actually didn't want to. But we're here to take a look at what some people might have considered to be a myth. Dario announced before this whole crazy world, like before everything shut down, they announced that they were releasing a pedal board. And I am glad to say that it is finally here. So, without further ado, throwing up camera 2, you're going to see the Dario XPND. This is the small single tier version. They have like the big version. You probably saw that a couple of weeks ago on Dan and Mick's channel. That was fun. But here it is. Here's the single tier version. It's very cool. I've got 5 pedals on mine. This is how mine's been now since, for the last 3 weeks. It's been kind of chilling under the desk. I had a rehearsal the other day, and so I threw it in the front pocket of my Reunion Blues gig bag and fit perfectly. So, I have one trip. Waza, amp, double gig bag, and pedal board on the back. Super simple, super cool. It is the pedal board that grows with you. And it is this is a strange thing to say, so if you're not familiar, it's called the XPND, so it's expanding. Pop that latch out there. There's another one on the inside for the inside rail. It doubles in surface area. I have to have it out all that way. You can have it literally out just big enough to fit one more pedal. Look, your key line tube streamer fits perfectly. Great, so, or you could fit this choppers on treble booster, no issues. My only grievance with this pedal board, and it's not really even a grievance because I don't run a lot of high current milliamp drawing pedals when I'm going out anymore. It's totally unnecessary, in my opinion. Super simple. Pop back in. My only grievance with this pedal board is I was hoping that there was going to be lots of room underneath to fit a Strymon Ojai. Super tiny, reliable power supply. You can fit the Ojai itself under there. You can fit an Ojai. The problem is, you can't comfortably fit the adapter piece. Unless you don't use patch bays. If you're just running all into the front of an amp, you could probably fit that, run a right angle IEC cable on it, and have no issues. But I use the Vibreverb and the Waza as like a dumbulator kind of thing. Like the same way that the old guys would do it. They'd run a high-powered, a lot of voltage from their vintage amps, and use something external to run effects between the speaker and it, which is how I run the Vibreverb, which is what this pedal board was built for. But I managed to fit a couple patch bays. None of these are high current. The only high current pedal is the Echoplex, which is MXR, so I've always just considered it a normal pedal. But I threw a couple patch bays, so I've got some input, output, send and return here, So you can fit those on there, no issues. The cool part about it, this is what I was running. Right? Just bog standard Amazon pedal board for grab and go gigs. It's really fun. I could fit a Volto underneath it. That was cool. I can fit the Volto underneath there if I really need to. But with it, you could not fit 2 MXR pedals side by side. With this one, check this out. I can fit them side by side, no issues. Cable hangs out just a little bit over the side, but nothing really. Right? Like, I'm quite comfortable with that. And I can put them side by side, especially with these new Ernie Ball pancake plugs that we got. So if you are kind of always looking for that pedal board that gives you that one extra spot, this is probably the pedal board for you. You know, sometimes you literally just want one more pedal. Let's say I want to add another delay. Done. I lock it in. I got it on there. Fits perfectly. The other thing you're going to want to know, you build it yourself. Do I have the tool right next to me? Yes, I do. It comes in, you got rails. It comes in the box, you got rails. Very simple to put together. It's like Legos. Legos for big boys. You get this cool tool. So you got an Allen key on one side. And you got one of those weird kind of screw thready things on the other side. And you pop it together. I might throw a little bit of time-lapse footage where I was building it in on top of this. I'm not sure. The angle is like the right angle too. I know that there's a lot of companies out there that are building these single tier pedal boards, but they're not angling them because you're only running a single tier of pedals. But you know what? Being able to stack my two MXR pedals that I use my effects loop on top of each other, it's pretty cool. So anyway, guys, happy Pancake Day wherever you are. Somebody reminded me of that. That is today. And let me know what you guys think of the D'Addario XPND. The myth is a reality.